Right now at ABC 10 News at 4, California will soon become the first state to require eligible K-12 students to get vaccinated against COVID. We're going to break down how this mandate will be rolled out. Plus, the first cruise ships in nearly 2 years prepare to set sail. We're going to be there live, and we will talk one-on-one with San Diego Mayor Todd Gloria about his trip to Washington, D.C., the major issues he addressed with lawmakers there.
ABC 10 News starts now with breaking news.
And that breaking news surrounds the growing fight from community members to stop a sexually violent predator from being placed in a Rancho Bernardo neighborhood. In just the last 90 minutes, we learned the homeowners of the property where Douglas Badger is set to live no longer want to lease that property to the agency involved in housing him. The property is on Frondosa Drive. Now, they wrote a letter to the Superior Court judge asking to rule against Badger's placement at their property at an upcoming hearing October the 29th. Badger was convicted multiple times of sexual assault charges dating back to the 1970s. People opposed to his placement can submit their comments to the Sheriff's Task Force through October the 14th.
I believe we will be the first state in America to move forward with this mandate and requirement.
That major announcement from Governor Gavin Newsom today, pending full FDA approval. California will soon require all of its students K through 12 to get a COVID-19 vaccine. That, of course, would make California the first state in the nation to do so. As our ABC 10 News reporter Mimi Alcala explains, this will be required for students to attend class in person.
There's currently a list of immunization requirements for students attending California schools, including vaccines for chickenpox, polio, measles, mumps, and rubella, just to name a few. Friday, Governor Gavin Newsom announced the state will soon be adding one more to that list, a COVID-19 vaccine.
We intend to do that once the FDA has fully approved the vaccine, which will give us time to work with districts, give us time to work with parents.
The requirement could be in effect as early as January 1st or by July. It all depends on full FDA approval for each specific age group.
Concurrent with that phase, we anticipate getting all of our staff following a similar requirement.
Newsom explained there will be two phases with the rollout of this mandate. The first is for students in 7th through 12th grade. The second phase will be for the younger group, kids in kindergarten through 6th grade. Medical, religious, and personal belief exemptions will be allowed. The group Let Them Breathe sent a statement in response saying, in part, families need to be able to make these personal medical decisions themselves, and there is no reason to mandate a vaccine for children who are at low risk from serious complications from the virus. Earlier this week, they threatened legal action against San Diego Unified after the school board voted unanimously to approve a slightly stricter mandate, which allows for medical but not religious or personal belief exemptions. Board President Richard Barrera says he applauds the governor for the statewide mandate, and it doesn't change the district's current plans.
We're very supportive of what the governor announced today. He's setting a baseline, but that districts on their own can set higher standards, and that's what we're doing in San Diego Unified.
Mimi Alcala, ABC 10 News.
And once there is full FDA approval for specific age groups, the California Department of Public Health will consider recommendations from several health organizations before implementing that requirement. Now, over the past 2 hours, some healthcare workers protested outside of Rady Children's Hospital against the state's vaccine mandate. Of course, the deadline for healthcare workers to get vaccinated, that was yesterday, and these nurses chose not to get vaccinated.
It's been very anxiety producing, and being in leadership, it's been very hard to help support the staff and the Rady's mission, because that is our mission, is to keep everybody safe. But I feel we can do both. I think we can support the staff that are requesting these exemptions, and we can still keep the patients safe.
According to the hospital's rules, these workers have 3 options. Now, they can take unpaid leave for 6 months. They can take a job with less pay that would remove them from direct contact with the patients, or take part in a pandemic separation agreement that they called it. Rady Children's told us unvaccinated staff cannot be in a role that involves patient contact because many of their patients are not old enough to get vaccinated. Speaking of that, we have an update on local healthcare workers who are not vaccinated. UC San Diego Health says about 70 of their healthcare workers are not vaccinated and are unable to work on site. Scripps Health says 35 employees are not vaccinated and they will be terminated. Sharp Healthcare has about 305 unvaccinated employees that are now on administrative leave for 30 days. Kaiser is expected to release their numbers later today.
More progress in research to save lives from COVID. The pharmaceutical company Merck released its phase 3 trial data on a pill to treat COVID. It says the antiviral treatment can cut the risk of hospitalization and death in half. All the participants were unvaccinated with underlying health conditions that make them higher risk. The company plans to ask the FDA for emergency use authorization in a matter of days. Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh has tested positive for COVID. The Supreme Court said that Kavanaugh has no symptoms. He has been fully vaccinated since January. Kavanaugh and all the justices were being tested ahead of an in-person event today. Kavanaugh will not attend now.
And back here at home, the first cruise ships in almost 2 years are setting sail from the port of San Diego today. Our ABC 10 News reporter Sophia Hernandez joins us live from the port where one of those ships is about to set sail. Sophia.
And Steve, you could probably hear faintly, it's the Disney Wonder getting ready to take off in just a couple of minutes. And it's this cruise ship here to my right. It is setting sail to Mexico for a 5-day excursion with about 1,600 passengers. And they're not the only cruise ships here at the port. There's also the Grand Princess that's here, and they are here for a stop on their journey, as well as the Holland America Conings Dam. You see it there far in the distance. They're set to take sail this weekend. And of course, there had to be a lot of changes and adjustments that had to take place in order for this moment to happen. Port officials say every passenger 12 and up must be fully vaccinated before boarding the ship. They also must obtain a COVID test 72 hours before boarding. Now, the port will be cleaning and disinfecting the terminals after every arrival and departure. In some areas, there are plexiglass partitions and hand sanitizer throughout all of the terminals. Officials say they have done all they can think of to make sure passengers feel safe.
So it's actually one of the safest vacation options right now because you're going into a somewhat sterile environment. Where else can that be promised?
And again, Disney Wonder is just the first ship to take sail here at the Port of San Diego. Port officials say they are expecting about 100 cruise calls this season. So it means hundreds of thousands of passengers are going to be investing into local businesses. We're going to be talking about how that and what that means for San Diego's economy coming up at 5 p.m. In San Diego, Sophia Hernandez, ABC 10 News.
We know that's good news, too. Sophia, thank you. You can keep track of new developments on the pandemic by heading to our website at 10news.com. Firefighters are taking no chances on this hot and dry day. They quickly knocked down a brush fire. This is in Oak Park today. Broke out earlier this afternoon near Choyas Lake. Helicopters dumped water on those flames. Now, it's unclear what caused this fire. Luckily, no reports of any injuries or any major damage. So, speaking of that, let's get to our forecast. It was a much hotter, much drier day around the county. Our meteorologist, Angelica Campos, is here with a little weekend forecast.
Here we go. What a day. We actually have temperatures close to 90 degrees right now in Oceanside. It's that hot in the county. We expected temperatures to go up, and they surely did. The winds are still offshore. Those Santa Ana conditions will keep things very dry into the weekend, which means fire danger will persist. The winds averaging between 10-20 miles per hour, so it's not a strong event, but it doesn't mean we need strong winds to create that fire danger. So let's be careful out there. Temperatures went up between 5 to just over 10 degrees near the coast. It is very, very warm out there with 83 degrees in Carlsbad, 90 degrees right now in Poway. We are expecting to see more 90s this weekend. I'll show you what to expect in your 7-day forecast.
Look forward to that, Angelica. Thank you. And remember, you can always monitor weather conditions in your area anytime with our ABC 10 News mobile app. It's free in the App Store.
Well, it's that time of year again for college students to start filling out the FAFSA form. Applications open today to determine how much financial aid students can get. Changes have been made to the process, including who's eligible for the Pell Grant, which is money that can be transferred between schools and students never have to pay back. A new law is expected to open up eligibility to an additional 500,000 students this year, but how much money they can get hasn't kept up with the rising cost of college.
And the reality is the Pell Grant is an outdated amount of money that's awarded. It was created in the early 70s and really was based on the early 70s tuition rates, which are nowhere near what tuition and expenses are today.
In 2020, the maximum that a student could get through the Pell Grant was just over $6,300. That didn't even cover a quarter of tuition at an average public or private school. Meanwhile, in 1973, a student could get up to $1,400. That more than covered tuition at a public school and nearly 70% at a private school, of course, back then. Now, the award is increasing this year, but not by much. Hashtag Double Pell is a national campaign that is pushing for the max award to be $13,000 by next June on the 50th anniversary of the grant. The idea has recently been gaining more support from organizations and lawmakers and has even received President Biden's attention. Now, doubling the Pell Grant still wouldn't cover the percentage of tuition it did back in 1973, but it could make a big difference when it comes to student loan debt.
As you start to grow your career, your family, and you take on other obligations, and with compounding interest through deferring those loans, the balance grows, extending the time to pay them off. And again, with a grant like a Pell Grant, where it doesn't have to be paid back, it just simply lessens the load that the student has to take on, creates more opportunities, and truthfully, in the future, creates a brighter future with less debt.
She also encourages any college students to connect with their financial aid office to see what other types of grant money they may be eligible for.